I shared an idea with a certain artist, and the artist went ahead and put out an album with my idea.
People just be like, shit, this guy did this thing, I thought of that first.
Rema stole. Bro, you saw the screenshot.
How does the top artist like Rema allegedly steal the biggest music idea to ever come out of the Nigerian Afrobeat scenes in recent times? Watch as I take you on the story. Gossips, trending, viral content, celebrity lifestyle. Welcome to Miracle Jameson. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Now let's take a deep dive into the story on how Omah claimed an artist stole his idea, and that artist has been revealed to be Rema in recent releases. This evidence were posted by an Alice Bonner account secretly handled by Omah allegedly. So this Bonner account simply means a second account usually handled by the artist for the sake of anonymity. But guys, there's more to the story than you think. The Bonner account with the name Story of an Angel has been endorsed by Omah before, so this is why people speculated Omah might be the secret person behind the handle. So before we go into who really controls the Instagram account, let's analyze the allegations leveled against Rema. I'm going to be reading every detail this account shared. This was the first bomb that shook the internet. In what seemed to be like a casual brother greeting his fellow guy man, Rema said, "Broski, Rema here." Then Omah responded with, "Broski, I think it's time we do this. Love and respect you and your craft." So Rema replied with, "Yes sir," seeing Omah is actually older than Rema. "Same here brother. Love your creative perspective. It's beautiful to experience. You are in Nigeria ATM?" Omah replied, "Yeah, I'm in Nigeria for like a week. Where are you at?" Rema said he was in Mexico. Rema told Omah that he was going to come back soon. As you can see in the chat, he said, "Let's make music." Then Omah said, "Let's go. See you soon, bro." Rema now replied again and said, "I got a question, yeah? How do you envision a song with us? I mean, do you feel like the universe will do its thing, or is there something you want for us to achieve sound wise?" Then Omah said, "Yeah, I want us to raise the tempo of the sound." Pay attention to the word tempo. In music, tempo simply means the speed at which a music is played. So Omah here is proposing him and Rema increase the beats of their music, like the sound of their music should be more fast-paced rather than the typical slow-paced or moderate beat we usually hear from Afrobeat as at that time of their music career. He said, "I want us to start a completely new type of wave. I believe that only us can do it." Then Omah proceeded to say, "It might just take us time, a lot of work. Once we get it right, everything will change." Rema replied saying, "I feel your vibration, broski. While we wait to link, I can start sharing rough ideas. Maybe cool?" Then Omah said, "I did prep for my show tonight." Then he said, "Yeah, I was gonna say same. I go share one or two as soon as I settle." This is where the screenshot gets more interesting. So yeah, Rema says, "Okay, no problem, I'll keep you posted." Then Rema shared Now I Know with Omah. Now I Know is a single of his album. Rema included that song in his album. So Omah said, "Amazing piece." Then Omah shared the Mara sound to Rema. This is where the allegation comes in. So if you remember from the first part of this video, I told you Omah suggested that Rema and himself should increase the tempo of their music, like increase the speed of their music, the beat. And that was why Omah shared the Mara sound with Rema. You may be pondering to ask, what really is Mara? What is Mara? I'm going to be telling you guys what Mara actually means. The Mara sound, also known as cruise beat, is a hyper-fast, energetic music genre that emerged in Nigeria, gaining popularity through TikTok. It's closely linked to the Mara dance, which young dancers popularized. Mara is often choreographed by instrumentals created by street DJs. The term Mara is a tribute to the late dancer Odogu Mara, who popularized the dance and the sound mostly with his impressive moves. Notable street DJs that created this Mara street sounds are DJ YK Mule, DJ Kora, and other prominent street DJs I may not be aware of. The sound is notably traced back to the 2010s, but it mostly got more popular via TikTok from 2022. So let's get back to the chart. So Omah said he was working on this Mara sound. He told Rema, "Your thoughts on this type of sound?" Rema said, "I like this vibe. I can vibe on it. Create space for me." Then Omah replied, "On it." Rema then thanked Omah for sharing the Mara sound with him. He said, "What's up, G? I'd like to know the topic of the song." Omah then replied, "It's raw, there's no topic or direction yet. Do you have any?" Rema said, "When I get in the studio, I'll come up with some." Then he said, "Oyana." Rema then replied, "What up, Ski? Let me know when you brush this up plus the topic." Omah then said, "Bruski, for sure." Then Omah responded to Rema's song Now I Know, which he shared on the chat, and said, "I'm taking my time with this though, because they were simply like just sharing ideas between themselves." And Omah, I think, was trying to add one or two for Rema, so like a suggestion to his song Now I Know. And Omah also did the same by sharing the Mara sound with Rema, like exchanging of ideas, trying to infuse the Mara sound with Afrobeat music. Omah shared this openly without thinking of any repercussions. Fast forward to 2024, July 11, when Rema dropped arguably the most unique, fast-paced Afrobeat album, He Is. That album actually broke a whole lot of records and was very strange to Nigerians. The album had a lot of mixed reactions at first listening, because Nigerians haven't really heard something like this before. It was one of a kind. It was something different from the usual Afrobeat sound everyone usually vibe to. The album comprised of fast-paced songs with high energy. Songs like He He He, Macham, Ozeba. I would specifically talk on Ozeba, which London, the producer, broke down in an interview with On The Radar Radio, where he said he drew inspiration from the local street sound with high energy, which can be linked to the Mara sound. This is why people are saying, oh, Rema took an inspiration from the chat he had with Omah. So this conversation between Omah and Rema happened in 2023, December of 2023, and according to London, the producer of Ozeba, he said Rema recorded Ozeba and Red Potion. I think they made it on the same day. There's even a video of Omah actually vibing to Rema's Matcha, which was also on the album. I'll play these footages.
That was the same day we worked on Red Potion. After doing those songs, we were like, let's try something more high energy, local, like Nigeria and stuff.
Rema Ravage EP wouldn't release until October 27, 2023, which had the song Red Potion. And London claimed in this interview that he made Ozeba and Red Potion on the same day, which was way before Ravage EP released, which would likely be in between 2022 and 23. So this makes the allegations from the supposed Omah burner account strange and weird, because Rema had already started working on this kind of sounds way before they had that conversation. Although there was an interview with GRM Daily where Rema said, if you get an inspiration for a song and you didn't execute the idea at the right time, another person will do it for you.
People just be like, shit, this guy did this thing, I thought of that first.
It happens all the time.
It happens all the time. It came to you because it was possible, but you ignored it, or maybe you were procrastinating. You didn't just do it in the right time that it needed to be done.
Omah also claimed in an interview that an artist stole his music idea and put out an album. This made Omah scrap his album idea and had to redo it again, and I think that's Clarity of Mind, which is Omah's album for 2025.
I shared an idea with a certain artist, and the artist went ahead and put out an album with my idea, and I had to go back and record my album.
So this was why when the account, the so-called burner account, shared the information that Rema was the artist who stole Omah's idea, it made people go berserk and even insulting Rema, saying that, oh, what do you expect from a guy that stole laptop in 2017?
Because I want to feed my family, now maybe feed my own guy laptop.
So I did my findings on the account. The account claims to be a #1 Omah stan account in the world. He said he loves to document his life, watch and learn from Omah's growth, and at the same time build a network and community of similar minds.
Boy alone.
Boy alone.
And mind you, this page is still a very young page. It has just barely 60 posts and above, so people were surprised why Omah would stand such an account so easily and post it on his story. That was where the speculations of him handling the account secretly came out. So the account went live and still insisted the screenshot he shared were 100% valid, and it seems like this guy is working with Omah's team, because he claimed Omah told him to calm down and retract those posts, but the post is still on the page as we speak. So he insisted that the claims are true and didn't deny any of it. He just came on Instagram live to confirm that he runs the account and not Omah.
You guys saw the screenshot. Like, do with it whatever you want. You saw what the goat said. Do with it whatever you want. I can tell you more than that. Just do with it whatever you want. But ultimately, just know everything is on chill. Just vibing out here, working to get character of mine to you guys.
So this kind of leaves the fans wondering if Rema actually stole the idea, seeing that the account that shared this evidence just claims to be working with Omah and knows him personally, but isn't Omah. And Omah, on the other hand, has said in an interview an artist stole this idea, and Rema said if you have an idea and you don't execute it at that particular time, someone else would do that for you. So it all leaves us wondering if Rema actually stole the idea. London said Ozeba and Red Potion were made the same day, and Red Potion was released in 2023 in the Ravage EP. That was way before Omah and Rema had that chat, and trust me, I'm a huge Rema fan, and his style over the years are mostly energetic. You could see sounds like Hove, Pantera from the Black Panther album. You would see that style. Rema has always had somewhat that energetic style in him, and Omah on the other hand has been this chill, calm guy singing just songs that resonates with the soul. So I think this may be a coincidence, or maybe Omah just feels he's the only one that thought of that idea. Probably Rema has encountered the sound before and gotten inspiration from the post from DJ YK and other TikTok influencers and dancers, because Rema is actually active on social media. In his recent cover on Charlie Poppy's Lahore, he talked about Opwe. Opwe is a popular slang which was made by a content creator named Gigi on social media. So that tells you a lot about Rema's social media presence. Well, they say one day for the thief and another day for the owner. We never can 100% say that Rema stole from Omah. It could just be a coincidence, but I'll leave that open to you guys. What do you really think from this story? Leave your opinions in the comment section and I'll do well to check them out. It's been your boy Merky Jameson. I'll see you guys some other time. Bye for now.